ladies, wave your hands. Homies, slide your bands up. Mr. DJ, make them dance. SEMIC.
Welcome back. Live here on Questa TV. My name is Yasushi. This is the Rundown Show, and we are right on the downtown segment. Of course, the debate is about to begin with two beautiful friends of mine, Efua Ofori, University of Ghana, and Prosper Ashikwe, iPromo Limited. Lady and gentlemen, you're looking amazing this evening. Efua, you are not saying anything.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Efua, you know, we respect ladies on the show, so I'm going to give you the first shot. Would you discuss your past with your current boyfriend? I mean, the boyfriend that you're with now? That is, say, if you have a boyfriend. Okay, if you don't have a boyfriend, that's fine. I'm just saying, would you discuss your past with your current boyfriend?
No, I would not.
Why?
Because bringing the past into the present is just bringing so much negative energy. You do not want to bring in negative things like jealousy and insecurity into your present relationship. Openness and honesty is essential for any relationship, but some things are just better left unsaid.
Very good premise laid. Now, I come to Prosper Shakwe and I ask you, obviously you will. If you were a pastor before, you will. If you're an armed robber before, you will. You've had, you know, several sexual escapades, you will. I'm not saying you have, but I'm saying, will you do that?
Thank you, yo, and good evening to your listeners. I want to assume the position of Wutakobi earlier on. It's relative. It depends on what is in contention. If it has to do with emotions, then it has to be told. But if it is...
hold on. If it has to do with emotions.
Yes, it has to be told. But if it has to do...
No, clarify that for me. What is emotions?
For instance, issues that will resonate or come back to haunt you, you need to discuss it today. Otherwise, tomorrow when it comes...
What you're saying, I mean, because, you know, on this table, she takes a position and you have the contrary view. What you're saying that you will, because you don't want it to come up later on through her, but you would discuss that with her. That's what you're saying, essentially.
Yeah, you're giving me a position, which is fine. But like I said earlier on, it's relative. It depends on what is in contention. Now, let me cite an example. If you have a health challenge, all right? If you have a health challenge, which will, let's say, okay, let me be very certain. Let's say you're AA, and you don't want to conduct tests. You don't want your partner to know you're AA. And your partner is, for instance, AS. And you have a relationship that is leading into marriage. That is recipe for disaster tomorrow. Yeah. These are things you should say. If you have an ailment, which will come up tomorrow, and you don't want your partner to know, these are things that will play up tomorrow. So I believe that there are things that you would need to tell your partner before that day. Otherwise, when it comes, it will haunt you.
It will haunt you?
Yes.
So, for instance, the number of girlfriends that you had before, is it you have to share with your current partner?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, let me assume my position once again. Yes, because some girlfriends are troublesome. Right?
They'll go digging.
They'll go digging. Some people will meet you in the mall and create a scene. You know, for situations like that, you would need to tell your partner that, yes, I've had relationships and I've had this particular girl who's very troublesome. All right? But if you have never had any such relationship, what's the point telling your partner?
Therefore, would you tell your current boyfriend number of boyfriends you've had before?
No, I would not.
Are you waiting for him to find out?
It does not matter.
If he finds out, how would you address that?
If my partner finds out I dated somebody, he needs to understand that that relationship was past. I'm with you now. I care about you. Why should my relationship with somebody else matter to you? I'm no more with that person. I have no feelings for that person, and that's why I'm in this relationship with you.
Okay,
isn't that simple, Efwa?
Yeah.
How about if you found out that the guy you dated before, that's his best friend? that you didn't know before?
Yeah, that's actually not the issue.
No,
I want to come in.
Why wouldn't you tell him for him to find out?
Why wouldn't I tell him?
Yes.
For him to find out. The thing is that some people like to give you information about your current partner, not for the benefit of the relationship. 8 out of 10, most people are trying to bring in negativity into your relationship. You can't see me in public and talk bad things about my partner and expect me to be happy. No, I'm never going to allow anybody to embarrass my partner to me. You can't come and say trash about my partner to me. I'm not going to allow it. It's me, my partner, God, our relationship, period. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to let him.
So what you're saying is that it's not necessary to tell your current partner about your past.
It's not necessary.
You know, whether your guy was abusive, whatever happened in your relationships, you don't have to tell.
Currently, if the thing affected my mental health, it's not in the past. Currently, I have anxiety due to this, and this. So it's not a past issue. As I am sitting here, I have anxiety from this. So I do not see it as a past issue because I'm still battling it as we are here right now. So when you meet your partner, you need to get to know them and love them at the level that they are. Because someone could have been in an abusive relationship and would have healed from it. So there's no need for her to even bring it up. And what he was saying about the AS and SS things, it's not a past something. AS is not something you can be cured from. Presently, as I am sitting here, I am AS or SS. It's your current sexual health status. Something like HIV/AIDS. I don't have it, but if you're telling your partner...
He doesn't have it.
I don't think you have it either.
We all don't have it.
We all don't have it.
We are Christians.
Exactly. We are Christians. So, something like your sexual health status. Let's say you had syphilis in the past and you've been cured from syphilis and your doctor tells you that you had no effects from the disease. I don't think it's something you should raise up because it's gone. You don't have any health problems relating to that disease. But let's say something like AIDS, which cannot be cured. Currently, you have it. It's something you're going to live with for the rest of your life. So then you tell them. That is my stand.
Okay.
Yeah, let me pick it from
No, you're going to come back again. But let me remind our viewers of the WhatsApp number. It's on your screen. Do you have a take? Do you want to share? Do you want to contribute to the conversation? Okay, it's 05500000711. That's the number on your screen. So you can send your WhatsApp message now to that number. And Miss Flavor, started by Miss Flavor, told me before the commencement of the show that she has a position. She has a take on this matter, and I'm sure at the appropriate time I'm going to bring her in to share her take as well. Now, Prosper, you wanted to say something.
I want to pick it from where she last left it. Let's say this young lady dated you in the past.
Okay.
And you've been diagnosed of HIV. She didn't tell me she dated you. And I get to know that you've been diagnosed of HIV 3 years ago. We began dating 2 years ago. You think she shouldn't tell me? And if she doesn't, and I get to know you have HIV, and somebody whispers to me that you dated her in the past, you don't think that is a recipe for disaster?
Can I answer?
That is what we are talking
Yes.
about.
Go ahead, Efra.
When you dated me at the beginning of the relationship, I am always open to...
It's actually a yes or no question.
There's no need to, because I do not have HIV.
I was building my point. A yes or no from you would have just...
Yes or no to what?
So my question, you don't think that is a recipe for disaster?
I do not think it's a recipe for disaster.
Okay.
Once
Now-
you know your partner is negative, if she dated someone who contracted HIV, maybe could have been later on after her. Once
That's
her
a valid
current
point. That's a valid-
status
now,
is
that's a
negative,
valid point.
it
No, yeah, what the
shouldn't
problem
bother
is
you.
this.
Like, no,
What the
because
problem
you're
is this.
stigmatizing the person
No,
who has HIV.
Come on. No, don't play this.
No, but
Take
she answered the question
stigmatization
very well.
out. No,
It's
yeah.
like maybe the time the person contracted HIV, I was like long gone.
Yeah, this is what we are talking about.
Yes.
That you didn't tell me, I didn't get to know.
Okay.
Okay. So we are dating, we're fine. We probably have not checked our status. And I get to know that you are HIV. You are HIV. And she didn't tell me. And she dated you some 3 years ago. You don't think I'll be worried? I would be. If she had mentioned to me that, well, I dated Yao, and Yao later on I found out had HIV, I went to test, I didn't have HIV, that is told to you. You understand, so you're not worried. If it comes back, you know already. But if you're not told, you'll be worried. You're likely to pause a relationship or even break out of a relationship. That is what we're talking about.
Okay. All right. We would engage you on the phone, and remember the phone lines. No, the WhatsApp number is still active. Let's take a break. We'll come back with your messages, and then we'll open the phone lines as well.
Go, 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 go. Pop your hands. See my ladies, wave your hands. See my homies, slide your pants up, Mr. DJ.
Hotter in the studio. We're live here on Quest TV. My name is Yasish, and this is the Rundown Show. This is actually the downtown segment. I was telling you earlier on during my conversation with Wuta Kobe about the restaurant that you need to check out. If you want to find me, that's where you can always find me. It's at Okponglo, very close to the University of Ghana traffic light. It's called Delish Restaurant. Let me tell you specifically where you can find it. So if you're coming from University of Ghana, going towards East Legon on the Okponglo Bauleshi Road, there is an EcoBank on your left. 4 buildings after the EcoBank, you should find a green and white restaurant on the ground floor of GM Plaza. That is where Delish is located. And I'll give you some numbers just in case you want to make an order. Yes, you should come. See, LCG's restaurant. You can find me there all the time. There you have it on your screen. The numbers to call if you're feeling lazy, you don't want to drive, but you're very hungry. You should have that number on your phone as well. It's 054 080000. Oh my goodness, this director will kill me. Yes, and that's a chicken wings, the good chicken. And fried rice. The VKK. Okay, so you can call 054 080000. You can call 056 0044444. So that's Delish Restaurant. You can get us on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook as well. You can get more details there. So yes, you should come check out the restaurant anytime. That's where you can find us. Wuta Kobe will be there to talk about Wuta, whether they are together or they are going their separate ways. All right, so Miss Flavor has something to say. She's got an opinion on this subject. All right, Miss Flavor, talk to us. What's your message?
Okay, yeah, so I have a message from Tikal from Kumasi. He's inside Maxima Kumasi. He's saying that from my side, that before I will tell my current partner anything she has to know, but after I break up and found someone new, basically what he's trying to say is that anytime he breaks up and finds someone new and tries to bring up his ex, it becomes a disaster. So to him, he'll rather let the sleeping dogs lie. Yes, so that's from Tico from Kumasi. So for me, I say that whatever the situation is, if it's not detrimental to the relationship, let it go. I don't think you should talk about it.
What happened to openness and transparency?
The thing is, with males, guys have this, I don't know if it's an ego or if it's something. Once you talk about your exes too much, it's like, or you talk about your past too much, they have this mentality of either you're trying to kind of bring them down. Let's say your ex has done something for you that's extraordinary that they're not able to do for you. When you talk about it too much, you bring down their ego.
If a guy is telling you about his exes, is it not the same?
Why are you limiting this discussion to exes?
No,
but your past.
We're talking about ex, your past.
Yeah, let me land. I didn't land.
Okay,
See,
you're still on air. I beg.
It's the men. The men have issues. That's why I agree with the lady that she's saying, just leave it alone. He will say it's okay for you to talk about it, but then as soon as you start opening up things, you're bringing his ego down. All of a sudden, he feels like, oh, if y'all can do this for you, then I can't. Then maybe you're thinking about y'all. Maybe you should go for it. Men have a problem with those kind of things.
And
so
women
if
don't.
The issue is not HIV,
and women
detrimental. You don't need to talk about it. Just let it go.
Flavor, you're saying women don't have issues with that.
Women do.
Yeah, on behalf of the good men of this country,
yes,
I'd want to do PR now. That we disagree vehemently with what she just said. Men are the most beautiful species that God ever made.
My brother,
now saying such
the place you're going is slippery.
No,
my brother.
No, can I land?
Okay.
Saying such horrible things about good men like us, it demands that you withdraw. It's fair you withdraw.
I think some men
No,
Okay, I'll say
no,
some
she said
men.
men.
She said
But
some men.
No, she said men. If she wants to
have
change her position now, she
ego
can do it.
problems. They
You know,
cannot
but you see,
accept
some men
things.
have
my
ego
worry
problems.
is limiting this to past relationships.
We should do it
But
for
that's the
future.
topic.
No, it's not just about relationships.
It's about what?
about past lives, not just relationships. Why are you just
Past lives?
Yes, you people are
No, what do you mean by past lives? Like you died and came back?
possible.
What is it saying? Listen, Efwa. Okay, you're saying don't share.
Yes,
What is okay
don't.
to share?
Okay, as I said, you can talk about your sexual health, you can talk about your family, you can talk about what you like, but basically they'll get to know you.
Yeah,
They-
you were a thief in the past. Is that relationship? Is that a past life? I'm surprised you're limiting
Okay, let
the
me cut
discussion
in.
to.
Let me cut in right
you're
now.
Okay.
limiting the discussion to past
If-
relationships.
Okay.
If my partner used to be a thief
And
and,
an
now
armed robber.
and an armed robber,
He's now he's a Christian,
and
he's a
now
pastor.
he's reformed, you can't use that to spoil my relationship because everybody has a past. Nobody is perfect. Right now he has changed. He's a new person.
I think
I'm
we need to
dating
go on
him
the
as he
phone.
is now.
I think we need to go on the phone.
Look, I'm a
I
bit
know.
surprised.
I know you can't-
where
I've
the
never done
discussion.
anything
No,
bad before.
we have segmented this discussion.
Okay.
And we are looking at just a percentage of the entire thing.
No, but we are also saying that
Past
okay,
life,
if you
is when
were
you were a thief. When you, if you are a prostitute.
or you were a womanizer
or you're a womanizer.
and you've changed.
You've changed, that's fine. But look, certain things are best told. No, I'm not saying, look, there is a research, let me share with you. It said every human being at least has 13 secrets they're keeping.
13.
13.
Hey, Miss Flavor, how many messages do you have there?
I
Read that
have-
for me.
Oh, who's calling? Don't call. I sent 2 messages. Okay, so this message is from Bentil. He said his name is Bentil Guy. He's inside Tadi. Says, I want to tell Ifwa that I like the way she talks, but she should go straight to the point. But she won't convince, what did she say? But she wants to convince us she wants to convince you to look, hey, Bentil Guy, please write it properly and send it back because I can't understand what you are trying to communicate.
Is that Efua is throwing iron filings into our eyes.
Oh, no, that-
by making this assertion as awkward as it is, that you should keep every secret away from a relationship you intend building for tomorrow. That is recipe for disaster.
No,
That's what I'm
I
trying
did
to say.
not say that. I said you do not need to say some things. You tell them about
Oh,
your
now
present
she's
state.
changing her position.
No, I did not change my present position.
She took-
like sexual
she
health.
took-
I
she
was
took-
clear that you talk about your
Okay,
present sexual
let's open the phone lines and we can talk to a few people. I'm sure our viewers also have a position on this matter. So far, Efwa has articulated quite clearly that it's not necessary to bring the past into the current relationship. Mr. Ashikwe thinks that, look, it's better for you to put your cards on the table. It's not right for him or her to find out, and now you come justifying yourself. What is your position? If you've been sending messages via the WhatsApp, you can now call us. Call into the show and tell us. I'm sure we can sneak in just about a few calls. What do you think? Is it healthy? Are you married? Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend now? What kind of information are you sharing with him or her? Can that come back to haunt you? Or you think that is okay? You know, you share now and be free forever? Who do I have? Hello? Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you a story. A friend of mine, during circumcision when he was younger, something went wrong. And he has a problem with his kicking. It comes up and doesn't last long.
Wow.
That's a health challenge.
Wow.
But he didn't say it to her partner, who unfortunately is so much into this market, loves it so much. So, they got married, and the lady got to know that that was his problem. It comes up, in the next 5 seconds, it goes down.
Up and down.
And she couldn't
And
just
seesaw.
deal with it. But if you had told her, she would have been okay. Or perhaps not, and opted out before marriage. But you see, we are looking at this as if it is an issue of today. We are looking at this for the sake of tomorrow. If you don't deal with it now, tomorrow it will chase you.
Okay, nobody's
Like
chasing you.
my Buabu.
Hold on. Let me talk to Christelle. Hello, Christelle. Good evening and welcome to the show.
Hello.
Christelle, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Christelle, talk to me.
I think what Prosper is saying is okay, because certain things are
Christelle, can
there.
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Certain things are there. You need not to hide it. As he said, like if you're a thief, I can hear you.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I agree with Prosper. He's saying if you're a thief in the past, there's no need for you to hide it, because maybe it will come up in another scene, and then your boy might create a situation out of it. So I think Efwa is actually saying something which is not on the line a little. We should be open and tell everything.
Okay.
But
All
you-
right, Christelle, thank you. Thank
God
you very
bless
much.
you, brother.
Thank you very much.
You know, so she nailed it right on the head. You know, sometimes you will need to make certain things clear and bare, so that tomorrow dealing with it will be easier. Oh, but I told you yesterday. But if you don't deal with it today, it comes to bite you in the face. You understand what I'm saying?
So Efra is saying, if I was a thief before, why should I tell you? I mean, that's in my past. Because there are some people who have the tendency to bring back, past issues anytime there is some no disagreement.
Exactly.
I think that's a point
Let me
she's
cite an example. If I was a thief yesterday, she was caught in the mall stealing panties. God
No,
forbid.
she's never done that
I've
before.
never
God
done that
forbid.
before.
Okay.
God forbid. God forbid.
Don't say that. Don't use me as an example.
Okay, so say somebody else.
Yes,
Amma or something.
exactly.
Our man was caught in the mall.
Yes.
Stealing panties, and she was caught. Better. Kofi was caught in the mall stealing boxer shorts, and people took pictures of him. In fact, he didn't steal the boxer shorts, but pictures were taken, and people have it out there that he's a thief. Now, Kofi gets to go out with Ifya, and Kofi didn't tell Ifya this story, which was in the past.
Okay, hold on.
And
Let
if
me
I
talk
guess to
Lisa.
know.
Hold on. Let me talk to Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Talk to me. You're calling me from Nungwa, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Are you close to the beach?
Somehow.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Lisa, I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm calling from Nungwa, please.
Go ahead.
I will agree with Efwa because I think some things. Are you listening, please?
I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay, I will agree with Efwa because some things I think it's not necessary to say in your new relationship. Maybe the man or the woman may use it against you one day. The man or the woman may use it against you one day. But the only thing I think is necessary when you are in a relationship for you to tell your partner is maybe when you're having a kid. You don't need to hide that part at all. As for that, you don't need to hide it. But other things, maybe you being a thief, a prostitute, or maybe other.
When she's being a female,
Okay.
by supporting
hold on. Let me
she was
bring
supporting
in,
me.
Hold on. Let me bring in Flavor now.
Yes, so I have a message from Anthony. Anthony is saying that, well, I think it's not necessary to tell your partner about your past relationships because nowadays, one lady might have dated about 5 guys in the past. So do you expect this lady to tell their partner about their past? Telling your partner about your past might even collapse the whole relationship. So this is Anthony. Anthony says he agrees with Ifwa. He says, hi, good evening. My name is Basara and I support the lady. I believe it's unnecessary to tell your current partner of your past relationship. And I just came to a conclusion of that recently. It messed up my recent relationship. Whatever you do, you will be judged with your past. If your current partner knows about it, your current partner knows about it, so keep it to yourself. Make new memories with your new partner. If it works, it works. So that is what everybody is saying. They're agreeing with the lady, and so do I. I still agree with Ifwa that it's not necessary to tell your partner about it.
It's okay.
You know,
Ifwa, you don't think it's necessary. You think that you need to share so that they don't come back to hunt you. Lady and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do
Thanks for
okay, in 30 seconds. What do you want to? finish with?
Well, I'm just glad that everybody agrees. And as I told you, things like your health status, it's present. It's
Don't
not.
touch it.
It's not past. And secondly, about being the thief, one important thing about being a partner is to be supportive. They used to be a thief. They are no more a thief. Support their journey. Charlie. You just have to embrace them and love them for who they are now.
Okay.
You shouldn't judge them.
Ms. Ashikwe, you have 20 seconds.
Yeah, I was not happy with the fact that she prevented her from touching.
Yes,
I was actually
we're on
very
TV.
enjoying.
She doesn't have to touch you.
Thing is that
20 seconds.
Yeah,
10 seconds to go.
It's okay. She's a bit confused.
All right. Thank you very much. That was Pastor Ashikwe from iPromo Limited. And Efwa Ofori is a student at the University of Ghana. Efwa is doing some other things. Efwa is doing other things, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing her on the show. So next time she's here, she'll tell you more about herself. My name is Yao Sechi. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you at the restaurant. It's delish. Go on Instagram, go on Facebook and Twitter, and look for us. Get to know more about the restaurant, and I'll be very happy to see you there. Well, tonight, for instance, I'm hosting Kobe Wuta there, so let's meet there. Thank you very much, and have a great week. Bye.
Baby, I got plans. Hey, see me out the way for that chance. Hey, let's say for instance, hey, you and I go to hold hands. Hey, baby, I got plans. So see me out the way for that chance. So let's say for instance, so you and I go to hold hands. So side by side, day and night, through the dark and through the light, I'll be yours forever. I will be out of sight if I get you. If I get you, if I get you, if I get you, hey, I'll put my hand for you on a platter. Hey, if I get you, hey, if I get you, if I get you, if I get you.